Good evening, and you had you can hear me, Dave? Okay, I can't hear. Can you say? Go ahead.
Check 1, 2. Go on, keep going. Check 1, 2. Are we on? Okay, welcome everybody. We are here sitting at the Westby Fieldhouse. JV contest right now. We're finally up and running, and Luther is at Westby. Westby with the lead right now, 8-2. Tonight, pink night. Lots of activities going on out in the atrium area. Baked potatoes are cooked up and all kinds of baskets for fundraising.
And you can see. Okay, now I got myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're perfect.
Well,
Don't hear that often, do you?
never. If I did, I wouldn't believe it.
At the freezer line, number 4, in Emma Kolb. And she knocks down the first. Booty back in on the floor. Berg getting abreast. And good on the second one. 8-4, timeout Westby. All right, we're back here. Westby taking a full timeout to talk things over. Luther has cut the lead in half, 8-4 right now. Benish bringing the ball up the court. Miller to her left. Tried to go inside to Fortune, and good defensive play by Hansen as she came up and swatted that away. But change some jerseys on us, Dan, because Grace Bailey usually wears 13. Miller with the shot. That's Turner, Morgan Turner, right? Yeah. Booty with the rebound. And out it goes. Grace still is wearing 13, but I think that's Morgan Turner is wearing 31 as well, or 13.
13, just a different style uniform.
And Booty and Bailey are the other two on. Now Gluck comes in for Benish. And coming back onto the floor for the Knights is number 20 in Schmitz. So Schmitz, Sill, Jacobson, Kolb, and Hansen. Bailey with the 2. And that one in, was that 21 who hit that?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm kind of
that's okay.
trying to work on the camera and
I think it was.
trying to check our live feed here.
This is Turner with the basketball. She goes into Booty just off the elbow. And taking it out of there is Sill. She hands it off to Kolb. And now it'll come over to Hansen. Westby playing straight up defense. Bailey tries to poke that one away. That goes out of bounds. It'll stay Luther basketball. Now entering for the Knights is Avery Josted. Looking to get this ball in, and just in time. Long one. That was Hansen with the shot. It goes out of bounds. Westby basketball. Now checking in is 12, Kenzie Olson. Luther runs a lot of players in and out. Yeah, Westby does as well, I guess. Luke takes it to the right side. Now she gets into the lane, kicks out to Kerner, and stolen by Colbo. Double dribble. Missed it. She put two hands on the ball about the free throw line, and no one caught that. Back-to-back turnovers for Westby. 10-8 to score. Under 10 minutes now. Westby with that lead. Josted will skip pants all the way over to Kolb. She takes it back to the lane, and she'll fire it back over to Josted. Now swinging around and got it inside nicely. Three-pointer on the way, going to drift to the right side. And off the hands of Westby. Westby JV squad, they usually do a really good job of boxing out, but they have not done so far early. Entering Scheibel, Kayla Scheibel, as well as Morgan McClurg for Westby. We've been deep into the season. I still get the Morgans turned around. Kerner just not a good angle on the pass, a little bit soft, and another one stolen. And transition points for Luther. Miller kicks it out to Bailey. That was a nice job by two in Hansen to cut that off and then cause a turnover. Westby just has the turnover bug right now. 10-10 this game is. Olsen over to Hansen. That's a good offensive rebound. They'll call it a jump ball. As Schmitz got in there, got her hands on that basketball. Benish Gluck coming in. Kerner Bailey coming off. And volleyball comes into the Bob Booty, school principal, standing over there. I think he's guilty. Into Fortune. Fortune right back to Benish. Little jumper. She's fouled on the backside. And she should be shooting a pair. Booty back in. McClurg will get a break. This game knotted up. 8.5 minutes left in the first. 10-10. Now it's 11-10 Westby as Benish is good on 1 of 2. Now Westby needs a stop right now. Trying to go inside. Benish drops down, takes it away. Now she'll push it up the floor. Really held that back foot good. Fortune with a nice shot from the right elbow. Squared up, she put it right down. 13-10 Westby. Tried to go inside, went off the foot of the North, so it'll be Luther basketball. Schmitz re-entering. Kolb re-entering, and 31 and Haley Jacobson on the floor. Now Ava Berg back on the floor, and Fortune will get a rest. Yeah, that's a nice take right there by 5 and Scheibel. Making this 13-12, 7.5 minutes left. Benish gets the friendly roll. Extends the Westby lead by 3. 15-12, 7:20 now left. First half outside, a little high on the three-point attempt. And Westby brings it up the floor. Into Berg. And Benish did a great job of saving that, but unfortunately it went out of bounds. Bailey back on the floor, Booty taking a break. 7-minute mark. Westby now sitting in the zone. Luther doing a good job moving that ball around. Down the lane and in for Kolb. Back-to-back penetrations by Luther. Berg, look on the backside, overlays it, and it'll be black basketball. (15-14), 6 minutes approaching left, first half. And that ball battled underneath. It went off the hands of Josted. Into Fortune, goes lane line right, just a little too flat as it hit the backboard and just rolled over the iron. Now a three-pointer is good by Sill. With that shot, it takes Luther up by 2 now, 5:44 mark, 17-15. And a timeout, Westby. Westby take the timeout, trying to get untracked here a little bit. Just not like them to throw so many away. They're down by 2, 15 to 17, 5.5 minutes left here. Miller with a nice clean look, and she answers the three with her own. When Natalie Miller gets open and gets squared up, she's a heck of a shooter. Westby again gonna go straight up on the defense. Someone's gonna find a player there. They finally picked up 30, and a foul is gonna be called on Grace Bailey. That's Paus. And she'll come up to the line to shoot 2. JV team coached by Charlie Motzke. Todd Erke, Alex Gluck with this JV squad for Westby. Booty back in. Turner back in. 18-17 Westby. And that's just off the right side. Booty gets the rebound. Booty gets to the elbow. She'll take that shot. Now we're under 5 minutes. 18-17 Westby. Booty with the rebound. Gets up to Miller. She'll push it up the left side of the floor. And a jump ball is called. It will be with Luther. Schmitz and Scheibel come back on the floor. And the travel called before the shot. As entering now is Josted again. And Alex Yang on the floor for Westby. Another turnover for the Norse. And Luther will give one back. 18-17, 3:51. Eva Berg stepping onto the floor. Here comes Emma Kerner as well. Nicely done, tipped away by Luther. Inside feed to Fortune, just not able to get it down. Kind of where they wanted it. Hallie might have been just a little bit too far underneath. And there's a double dribble. 18-17, 3:21. And I'm not sure what happened there. I took my eyes away from it, and inbounder must have came across the baseline. And that one, Schmidt's not able to handle it. And that went out of bounds. Here comes Sill and Miller for Westby.
I'm sorry to leave you solo there, Dave. I'm just trying to texting back and forth with Ken, trying to get the live feed working.
Well, we're approaching 3 minutes now. Westby with a 1-point lead, 18-17. And McKerner lost control of it. And a blocking foul is called on Josted. Olsen back on the floor. And we got a reaching foul. White basketball. 4 fouls on each team at this point. Just under 3 minutes to play. Westby with a 1-point lead, 18-17. It's been no scoring for several minutes now. Berg inside to Fortune. Nicely done. Fortune finishes. Good feed from Ava Berg, and Fortune powered it up for the 2. Westby extends that lead now to 20-17. Right side drive, the runner, a little too hard. Fortune picks it up, gives it to Kerner. 2 minutes approaching. Miller switches direction, gets it down to Fortune. Yang, got tipped away. Kerner does a great job of saving it. She could have dribbled it. Now we're under 2 minutes. A jumper from inside the lane, not good. And a scramble on the floor, jump ball, Westby basketball at the 151 mark. 2017 Westby. Again, JV action on Pink Night. Benish into Booty. She steps inside the lane. Again, rattles it in and out. 1:30 now remaining. Wide open shot right side, and this game's knotted up as they left Sill alone, and she took advantage of her second 3 of this first half. Luke got to the line for a jumper, put it down for 2. And now 22, should be 22-20 Westby. I think it's changed at the scoring table. There they go. Now it's 20, Luther, there.
Once again, there's slots going out in the lobby. Grab something to eat, buy a wingspan for the 50-50, or get some here, and you can look like these folks over here.
Well, 1:03 left, first half. Westby has a 2-point advantage here, 22-20. And a nice drive by Sill. Just not able to bank it in, rebounded by Josted. She'll get it back out to Sill. You better be up near her. McClure picks that one off. Kluck with the steal. And a foul. 31 seconds left. Bailey to Kluck. Got down the right side. She got the ball caught on her hip. Was able to maintain her feet and not travel. Now 17 seconds left, 24-20 Westby. And a blocking foul on Kluck. Both teams are a couple of fouls away from the bonus. 14 seconds left here. Westby just needs to know where number 21 is right now. Baseline. Maybe it'll bounce up and in. Nope. So that's the half, 24-20. A little higher, maybe there's one bouncing in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Whatever works.
Little Globetrotter action. Well, we made it to the halftime. Westby 24, Luther 20.
Well, today's game brought to you by American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, call 634-3612 or 638-3612 in Westby or Viroqua. Okay, we'll be back in about 4 minutes for the second half of this JV game. Oh, welcome back to the Westby Fieldhouse for second half of the JV action. Westby with a 24-20 lead. Today's game brought to you by ADRC. When it comes to making connections between you and your community, it's the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. And the Bank of Cashton. Bank of Cashton has been an industry leader in providing health savings account known as HSAs locally, regionally, and across the state. Stop in to see Ann Kaiser or Scott Wall to learn more about this important product. So Luther has the ball out of the timeout, and shot's no good. Fortune with the rebound. Miller to Fortune in the high post. Miller cuts the basket. Bailey tries to get into the post. We're going to get a foul from behind there. That's number 5 for Luther, Kayla Scheibel, her second. Tries to inbound there, knocked away by Luther, number 20, Alexis Schmitz. Oh, they're going to call it black ball. So Luther gets the turnover. And we get a jump ball there as Brooklyn Booty got her hand in there on that shot. It'll be a jump ball. That'll be Westby's basketball. Benish drives, shot too hard. Fortune with the rebound and powers through, as you can hear Coach Erke telling her to do. And she gets up there, gets the points. 26-20, Westby now with the lead. 14:35 to go here in the ball game. Stolen away by Miller. No, and then stolen back, but the official kind of got in the way there. And she kind of gave a look like, whoa, you can't supposed to be there, and that's really not how it works, unfortunately, as officials are just like they're part of the basketball court. So Westby keeps possession. And then we get a foul on Emma Kolb. Second of the half for Luther, second on Kolb. Bailey has it knocked away. Fortune's able to clean that one up.
That was a nice cut by Bailey, went back door, and good defense too to cover her up. But she was open initially.
Good hands by Ava Berg. Near steal. I'm going to say that was out of bounds off of Bailey. Ooh, hard foul there by Grace Bailey. It's going to send looks like number 31 Haley Jacobson will go to the line. First free throw up and good. Second free throw too strong, but able to get her own rebound over Kerner. Pass to the block, and that's a 3-point possession for Onalaska Luther. Cuts the lead in half, 26-23. And now an over and back call as Miller crossed the half-court line, kind of hesitated, and then went back across. Coming up on 13 minutes to go here in the ball game. Westby clinging to a 26-23 lead. And that ball is turned over by Luther. Tried to do a power dribble and went off her own foot. Miller's going to try a three. Looked good off the front rim and rolls off. Luther gets the rebound and looks to push. Get a foul called here on the Norse. Extra steps there. Cole, nice move to the free throw line, but kind of got tied up there as she was trying to pass that ball and caused her to take an extra step.
So Cole will bring it across the timeline, 12-minute mark. Westby up 26-23. And, as I say, I think it's going to be tied, but just off the left side with Sill. She knocked down two three-pointers in the first half.
I'm with you, Dave. That looked good coming out of her hand, didn't it?
Sure did. Block inside. I think that was by Miller. Timeout. Coach Erke wants one right now. So the full timeout. And more announcements coming about Pig Night.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Bethel Home and Services. Bethel Home with housing facilities in Viroqua, Coon Valley, Cashin, and Lafarge, providing that unique care for Vernon County residents. And once again, what you hear in the background, it is Pink Night here. So if you're watching and you want to come down, pulled pork and potato bar and a bunch of raffles, and it's always a fun night here at Pink Night when Westby does it. They usually do it for volleyball and been doing it for many years here now in basketball as well.
Yeah, it's a special thing, and I know that one portion of this is going to go to the Soul Burner. There's another portion that goes up to another group. I missed that Tammy Chose mentioned it, or not Tammy Chose, Tammy Jilks. They said the Soul Burner dance since 2008, I think they said.
2006 or 2008, I don't remember,
hit
but
the
either way,
mark.
that's a big number.
That's a big
Good
number
for them.
Yang off to Booty. Booty will get to the lane. It's a good spot to shoot it, just not able to put it in. And it'll be Westby basketball. And Yang will trigger it with Miller, Berg, Booty, and Kerner. And now it's a breakaway by Colvin. Good job.
Oh, it's
hustling down.
Good job by Luther there. It was starting on the other end where, the heads-up move to get it to the teammate going up ahead, and then she made an unselfish play, got a pass, and Chaseberg got a layup.
And another turnover. Westby is just
Luther.
A lot of turnovers tonight. 11-minute mark, 26-25, Westby.
I believe that other The proceeds tonight will go to the American Cancer Society Chaseburg Soul Burner event that's held in September, and the other one is Paula's Purse through the Gunderson Medical Foundation.
Perfect.
See information found at 8. There's a Paula's Purse through the foundation at Gunderson Clinic, so for a good cause. And I know this usually, for a Thursday night in a high school basketball game, it's amazing the amount of money that they'll generate tonight too.
Yeah, there were cookies being baked in my household, I'll tell you that. They all smell good too.
The pulled pork was cooked at our house.
Oh my gosh. Dan, that must have been a long day.
Well, it started last night, and we kind of just slow cooked all overnight. Every time I turned over at night, all I could smell was pulled pork, and it was.
Yeah, bake sale, a couple different bake sales. One was it's during school yesterday, and
I think
almost $300 they raised.
Yeah, and I think that was just the basketball players kind of took it on themselves to put on a bake sale at school, and
in a very limited amount of time too. So
it was
really nice play, good pressure by McClurgan there. Bennett didn't need to again.
You get a timeout here.
Earl actually could have dribbled out of there, I think. But Luther will take the timeout. 10-12 mark, 26-25 Westby. Second half.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Bobby John's. Bobby John's with scratch-made home-cooked food, cold drinks, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Give them a try today. Call ahead at 608-654-7611. Bobby John's in Cashton. And Cade Clearing. When it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees, be sure to contact Cade Clearing. Contact Brett at 608-615-0827 or Riley at 608-632-3678. Cade Clearing.
I'd like to see the hometown boys doing well.
Yeah. And every time I read that ad, I think, well, I need to give them a call. I got a couple of trees that are not in the best of shape.
Front or backyard, Dan?
Both.
Oh, we took a couple down last year too. Talk about making an empty space in your yard.
Yeah. Actually, one of them's, I guess, not even front or back. It's right on the side between the houses there, and that one's starting to make me nervous.
Just under 10 minutes now. Westby the 1-point lead, 26-25. Good defense by McClure, but got a little too tight. Did a good job of being in there and just a little too tight. Coaches for Westby today doing a lot of instruction. And all the little things. Oh, nice play right there by McClure. She dropped right into that gap and stole it. Good instincts. Bailey gets it to Fortune at the elbow. Nice little head fake. Left it for Benish. And she's cut off nicely. Now she'll skip it to Bailey again. Inside, oh, almost a clear with a good defensive play. I think that was Hansen, and it was. Bennis into Fortune, and just not able to finish. Allie kind of went through rather than up, and that ball came hard off the backboard. 9-minute mark, still 1 point, 26-25. And a body. Baylor had her in trouble and just gave her the old thigh, and
I didn't see what happened. A little shaken up on the play. I was one of those that you can do that. Sometimes you bang knees together or something. That's kind of, I'm guessing, what happened.
That's kind of what happened. I think that
hurts like the dickens for about 5 minutes, and then hopefully that shot rolls in.
Now Luther up by 1, 27-26, 8:40 mark. Westby basketball in the tie-up, or Luther basketball in the tie-up.
A good move by Berg. I like that. She attacked, went strong, and shot just didn't go. But I like seeing her being aggressive in the paint.
8.5 now. Luther with 1 point lead, looking to add to it. And that's a good job right there by Alex Yang to get in there and disrupt that rebound. It was going to float right into the hands of Schmitz. Miller bring up the right side. Little runner off the backboard at the end.
A lot of contact there.
That was a beauty.
That was a nice shot. Good finish.
I like the touch. She just floated it up there. Now Kolb, as they swung it around to her, looks to go inside. And good job by Schmitz to run that down. That one deflected by Miller. And Westby's going to have this basketball after the tie-up.
Well, today's game also brought to you by Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate experts. Check out the Northern Wisconsin Tobacco Building in Viroqua. Great business opportunity with endless directions. Call Carmen today.
Foul on Scheibel. So he's got to come to the ball. There's you go. Booty put it on the floor, and there were 6 hands right there to disrupt that. And they're going to now get the benefit of a turnover.
And Cash and Building Supply. Your friendly customer service will be with your best interest in mind, bringing you only the best quality material for your project. Cash and Building Supply.
Well, Kerner, good thought to try to get that into Berg, and it was a better defensive play by Sill, who dropped down in and was able to have the ball ricochet off her leg. Fortune baseline drive, pulls up. Now Berg has it, gets to the paint, and just overshoots it. Yang again in there, and it went off her hands. But a good job trying to get that rebound. I liked, again, that's a good shot selection. Berg got to a good spot on the floor. 28-27 Westby, 6.5 left now. Still down low. Now they'll float it into Schmitz at the free throw line. Back out to Sill, now into the corner. Kolb, three-pointer on the way. Bang. Up by 2 is Luther, 30-28. And Westby comes back down and gets a steal after turning it over. And a timeout on the floor. Westby, full timeout. And Tammy Jokes are going to hear from her again, I think.
Well, I'm going to
got some other people there, too.
Also brought to you today by Cash and Farm Supply. Cash and Farm Supply wishes the best to all of our area high schools and community events, such as the Cash and Fall Festival, Sit-in-a-Mai, and the Wild West Days, just to name a few. Cash and Farm Supply. And Chaseburg's Farmers Union Co-op, located at 113 Cactus Drive in Chaseburg. Give John Maslivicek or any of his team members a call, 483-2194, for quick and friendly service. From fuel to fertilizers, feed rations to livestock health, this is the place to go. The place to go is Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op.
And that's what your help this evening.
won't be long, and they'll be spreading fertilizer on fields, according to the groundhog.
Is that what he said? I don't even pay
6 weeks
attention.
of winter only.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, yesterday sure felt like it was getting close to spring, didn't it?
Wow. Yeah, you talk about expecting a heavy dose of snow, and you got a beautiful spring day, and I guess they got it down south. Madison dealing with up to 7 inches. Heavy, wet stuff. See, I always wonder what big communities like that, cities, do with all that snow. Where do they take it?
That's a good question.
Milwaukee, I think, just dumps it into the lake.
Well, Madison does have its share of pretty good-sized lakes. I don't know if it's
They sure do.
feasible to do that or not.
And Fortune picking up the rebound and just 2 steps it in. 30-30 now this ball game, 5.5 left. And a timeout, Luther.
Well, Coon Valley Telecommunications. Check out the various TV packages you can get through Coon Valley Telecommunications and add any number of choices for movie packages for your entertainment. And Culver's, home of the concrete mixer. Culver's offers a flavor of the day each and every day. Culver's in Viroqua.
Will be hitting the pie in the face after the game tonight. So make sure you head out and throw some money in the jar of who you'd like to see get pie in the face. Will it be Todd, or Alex, or Brian, or Greg? You can help decide. And it goes to a great cause.
Yeah, they're talking about one of the fundraisers they're doing tonight. One of the coaches is going to get a pie in the face after the game, and I talked to Alex before the game, and I said, you know darn well you're going to win this, don't you?
I told him, I said, if you want to avoid it, you better start stuffing someone else's jar.
And I said, I'll put some money somewhere, but I won't stack it to make sure that he gets it. But I just got a feeling
That's going to be tough for him because he doesn't eat after 7 o'clock. He's going to have that cream on his face. It wouldn't be hard not to lick that.
Yeah. First world problems, right, Dave?
First world problems. Todd Erkey took it in the face during volleyball.
That's right.
Nice board by Benish. Another hard crash, but and tie up. That, I don't, when they fall to the floor, Dan, sometimes you see the treble, sometimes you don't. Is there, what determines that? I just don't know. That time she fell clearly on, really they were tied up at first, but then the Westby girl just let go of the ball and she went to the floor.
Yeah, I don't know what the
official call is.
Right. I remember in the JV game on Tuesday night with Salem, I mean, it was called 4 or 5 times, between the two teams, and it's not, I don't think it was the wrong call then, and I'm not sure it was the wrong call now. I don't know.
Bailey with a nice anticipation got the steal, and she was fouled then as she went on the attack. That foul going against Scheibel, and Hansen coming back on the floor. 30-30, 4:48 left here. It's been a good one.
I don't know if we've had an overtime JV game yet this year, Dave, have we?
I don't think so, and I believe the last time Westby and Luther played, Westby really dominated that game.
Did they?
Luther doing a nice job. Fortune out to Miller, nice pass over to Bailey for the open shot. Fortune with the rebound, kicks it out, and she's fouled. Good reaction by Fortune. She turned, I think, to try to make an offensive move, but she was cut off, and she bounced it right to the outside and was fouled while trying to do that. 30-30, 4:29. And that's going to go over everybody's heading out of bounds.
I think they kind of got that wrong as to where that should be inbounded. That ball was never touched. I thought it was where it goes out of bounds at that point, but a very minor detail.
I always thought that if it didn't get touched, it went back to where it was thrown from.
You know what? Now you say that, you're right. And I'm sorry, Vernon. I should have never doubted you. Yep. Yeah, I got mixed up.
30-30 game. 4:13 left. It has been back and forth all the evening long between these two teams. Westby got out early to an 8-4 lead, and I don't think anyone's had more than a 4-point lead all game long. It's typically been 2 or 1, maybe 3 once in a while.
Right.
Oh, nice little ball fake. And now she traveled. Did a great job. A little bit of ball movement to get defense to jump for Westby.
Yeah, that was Kolb again, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she the last time she got called for a travel too, it was a really good move. She just got hung up just a little bit. A nice steal by Bay.
Now they got to work on 10 seconds here.
Yeah.
Not a bad foul really there by Benish. Stopped a attempted layup. Only
that's their 6. They still had that one to give. 3:42. You know, in a tight game, I mean, having fouls to give is an advantage. You know, I still, but you don't want to have too many fouls to give anyway. If you need to get the other team on the free throw line. People will disagree with me.
Poked away by Booty. Now just take care of the ball. There you go. Get it up the floor. Good decision.
People will disagree with me, Dave, but I tell you, each player gets 5 fouls a game. There's a flurry of activity there. Shot no good, 4-2, another rebound.
Bailey now. Wow. And stepped out of bounds.
I think they're going to get a push foul on Brooklyn there. Yeah, and that's going to put them in the bonus. That's not a foul you like, but my point is if every player gets 5 fouls, you can have 6 fouls as a team per half with pretty much no penalty. Use them.
Yes.
Play hard, play aggressive, try to get steals, and if you get called for a foul, sometimes it's not the end of the world.
That time, Westby, they must have had 4 or 5 shots at that one.
They did. That was
nice job of really chasing the rebound down, but just not able to get it in. Jump ball will go to Westby. Berg able to lock up Schmitz. Benched at 14 right from the free throw line. And Berg tried to go for it. She did. She got her hands on it. Schmidt yanked it away just a bit late, but it'll be Luther basketball. 2:54. 30-30.
Overtime is still a possibility. The only reason I bring that up is it seems like there was about 4 or 5 overtime JV games last year.
Mm-hmm. There sure were. One was a double overtime.
Right.
Right.
I think both GET games last year, there and here, were overtime affairs.
Yeah, you're right. Nice defense by Bailey. She's able to cut Hansen off. And now 3 seconds by Kolb. Nice pressure defense by Grace Bailey. Miller gets it across. Again, a little floater. Oh my gosh. And Horton gets fouled. I tell you, that Miller shot there was kind of what Westby's this last 3 minutes has been like for him. Just in and out.
I'm still not sure how that didn't go in.
Yeah, that was like deep in.
Allie Fortune at the line trying to give him the lead here.
Alex Yang set to check in.
Well, the Daily Brew Company, Westby's newest business. Daily Brew Company, stop in for terrific coffees and mouth-watering sandwiches every day. Free throw good. There's the lead with 2:21 to go, 31-30. One more free throw coming.
And take advantage of their coffee club. You get a little card, you can stamp every time you buy coffee, and you get a free one after that thing fills up.
Well, I don't drink coffee, Dave, but I'm not afraid to say that Daily Brews is probably the best.
Yeah,
I guess I wouldn't know. I'm not a coffee drinker.
Well, they have a nice variety down there. I'm a black guy. Just give it to me black and straight. Oh, there was pretty good moving of the feet.
That said, I have been to Daily Brew several times so that other members of my family can enjoy.
Scheibel re-entering. Hansen will have a seat. 31-30 Westby, 154. And here comes Turner for Yang. And now a timeout. Luther.
Well, the Eagle Title Company. Call 452-3160 or stop in and see either Lori or Sarah at 95 Central Avenue in Coon Valley. Eagle Title Company. And how about embroidery and more?
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to make sure.
Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year. Be sure to stop into embroidery and more and take a look at what they could do for team shirts or any special event that you are promoting. And Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Stop in and talk to Mark about Simplicity snowblower selections and what fits your needs. Your number one stop when it comes to all of your small engine repair and maintenance. Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service in Viroqua.
Again, thank you so much for coming out tonight to support me tonight. Together, we can continue the fight
Both varsity teams standing on, ready to take the court here. And there, Westby will be in the white and pink, white uniforms with the pink striping on them, and Luther agreed they were going to be in the pink uniforms with white striping on it. And we got Westby's roster. Just thought of something, Dave. We might have a hard time.
We might.
With Onalaska Luther. I wonder if we'll have to try to do some investigative work, try to figure out who's who for Onalaska Luther. No, nobody ever thinks of us, Dave.
They don't think of us, no. I will maybe walk over to the official storekeeper over there and Tammy Chose, and I will figure it out for us.
Well, that would be great. Because I'll be honest with you, I was planning on going to the pulled pork and potato bar between games quick.
You absolutely should. Take that attempt away.
I didn't catch the call, Dave.
Luther stepped into the lane.
Stepped into the lane, okay.
31-30, 142. Booty coming in for Turner.
That was nearly a travel on the inbounds there.
People getting a little excited, thinking 10 seconds coming up. And
you know, that always cracks me up. I mean, as if those girls don't feel enough pressure to beat the pressure that's on the court, and then they get everybody's
getting them excited.
Yeah, he's getting them all worked up. And big free throws here now for Fortune.
That was a nice offensive move by Allie. She was determined to take that ball to the basket and little head fake, a spin, and she was fouled. And she'll get the first. She's had a nice night. That's 12 points for her tonight. 5 field goals, 2 at the line. Turner back in for Booty. 32-30 now, 125. It seems like it's been under 2 minutes now for about 10 minutes. Fortune got both of them. That's good. A 3-point advantage now for Westby. Makes that tie less likely unless right there 21 and still decides to shoot it. Skip pass over to Kolb, and she'll curl into the lane, and a blocking foul again by Miller. And that, yep, it'll be bonus shots now for Emma Kolb. Emma, she has 9 on the night. Perfect from the free throw line.
Big free throws here now for Luther. Not going to tie it up here, but points with the clock stopped are big in late game situations.
5 of 5 for Kolb from the line. Her first 4 points and Luther's first 4 points of the game came from 4 free throws. 33-31, 108. And not going to get that one. Fortune tried to rip it out of there and tied up. It'll be Westby basketball.
Another animated timeout called by Coach Erke over there.
He was counting in his head.
He was.
That was close.
Yeah, well, we have Lynn's Home Center, serving the Cashin and surrounding communities for nearly 50 years. Their dedication to superior quality products at value prices is their goal for the consumer. Lynn's Home Center in Cashin. Main Street Designs, conveniently located in the heart of Westby on, you guessed it, Main Street, 116 South Main Street to be exact. Give Leah a call at 634-3201 and set up an appointment today. And the Main Street Mobile Mart in Viroqua. Look for daily specials at your friendly mobile mini mart located at 726 North Main Street in Viroqua. The Main Street Mobile Mart. And Mitby's TV and Appliance. Mike Mitby and team wish the area teams the best of luck throughout the year. 819 Front Street. See what the excitement is all about at Mitby's TV and Appliance.
So they drew one up. See what happens here. It's going to come out the same way. Benefit the free throw line. Scheibel did a good job of deflecting that, but she took a hard shot to the wrist. Miller gets the ball, dribbles between the defenders, and it's stolen, tied up Westby.
Boy, Miller did a great job beating the pressure there, and then kind of just got a little bit too far down. She could have. Oh, this is going to be Luther's ball. The official scores caught their error early, I guess. So now you put on your defensive shoes here, and you need to stop for your Westby.
And there it is.
There it is.
Good job by Bird to get it to Miller.
That's a foul, yeah, but she's not going to like that call. But good job by Kolb there. Got in there, had the right idea there, but definitely made some contact. Gets the blocking foul, and Miller's going to get a chance to make this a two-possession game with 42 seconds to go.
McClure again. Turner in for Booty. Coleman knocked that one in.
Nothing but net on that one.
34-31, 42 seconds left.
That one looks good too, and it is. Big time clutch free throws there from Natalie Miller. Now it's a two-possession game. Oh, nice. Good job by Turner in there. That'll be Westby's ball.
Bird did a good job getting around that and deflecting it. Now Booty's coming back in.
I think I might have gotten mixed up there too.
Seconds. Miller and bumped out of bounds.
Might get a foul there, yeah. That's a good call there. Official right on that one. We're going to get some free throws on the other end. I'm not sure anybody really realized that the foul was called or something, but anyway, Miller's got a chance to. I don't want to say put out of reach, Dave, but
make it more difficult. If she knocks one in here, if she knocks both of them in, it's a three-possession game. And it'll still stay now a two-possession game. As she was not able to connect.
No, Luther does not need a three here, but it's getting late. Get one. And I believe that's going to be Luther calling the timeout. It'll be a full timeout from Onalaska Luther. That big three there by Kolb. 35-34. We have 14 and a half seconds to go. Stay with us. Well, we have Nordic Lanes for family fun during all of the Wisconsin seasons, from volleyball, softball, co-ed and men's softball, and some women's softball, to league bowling and more. It's all happening at Nordic Lanes. And we also have a new sponsor, Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. Contact Ashley Liam. Thanks to Ashley, all certified teachers.
Well, Westby's had a lot of trouble getting this ball in here on this press, and we'll see if they do a little more screening. Now they're going to go 4 across.
Yeah, and usually, typically you send somebody deep here. I think Allie's pretty athletic, got a pretty good arm. You might see somebody be able to go long here.
Gets it into Miller. She'll get it across, up ahead to Booty, and fouled with 9 seconds left. Westby they can't buy one down low.
No, they can't. You know, and you credit Brooklyn Booty for, getting the basket and, trying to score there. 9.6 seconds left. That's actually, and she didn't make the shot. If she makes a shot, it's a different story. But that's exactly kind of what Luther wanted. Two shots either way. They were going to need to foul. First free throw, no good.
Now Westby's going to have to play some pretty strong defense. They don't want to foul and put them on the line.
Both teams in the double bonus. Makes it good on the second free throw, so that's a 2-point lead. We got subs.
So Turner will come back
come in for defensive purposes here. 9.6 to go. 2-point Westby lead, 36-34.
Berg will play center field back here.
Luther hasn't exactly had much success beating Westby's press either, and that's right off of her foot, unfortunately. Well, good defense there from Westby. Kind of put a Kolb in a tough spot there, and
it was good. There was a good double team up there by Westby. Miller's just going to hang on to it. She'll get fouled. A smart play by Natalie Miller just to hang on to it.
That was. But if Natalie did that on her own, that's really fantastic. Yeah. But I think a good job by that coaching staff. I think probably a little reminder in one of those timeouts that.
Yep, absolutely.
Little things like that.
One more and it will be iced then, Dan.
Looks good. Ooh, off the side of the rim.
That'll work too.
Oh, nice job by Miller there. That 3-point lead there. All she had to do is tip that one up, and would have been a tough shot for Luther, but Miller guaranteed that they weren't going to get that shot up. So nice second half there from Natalie Miller. And Westby gets the 37-34 win. So stay tuned. We got a Coulee Conference varsity game coming up in just about 15 or 20 minutes. So stick with us. We'll be back for the Westby Onalaska Luther varsity basketball game.